We know what we're looking for once we get to the ball. Remember the 1 through 5 ball concept? And if you haven't seen that, you need to go back and watch that. I'm Jody Reed of InsideBaseball.com, and we're going to talk about approaching the ball so when we get there, we have those 2s and 3s that we're looking for. Now, let me ask you a question. Who's ever heard, get the ball in the center of your body? Everybody has. It makes sense. If we want to field the ball in the center of our body, well, shouldn't we approach the ball in the center of our body? It makes sense. Let's talk about that and let's see what's actually happening, okay? Now, I'm coming in and I'm online, and you can see as I'm approaching the ball, you see the yellow stick, it's right in the center of my body. And I'm gonna go right down this line, but watch what happens at the end. Here I come, I'm coming down and everything's great, right? I'm center of my body, here we go, but now I go to make my last step. Bang, it's still in the center of my body, isn't it? But watch what happens as I square up to this ball. As I square up to this ball and spread my feet apart, I've just turned this ball into what? A number 4 ball. And isn't that what we're talking about, trying to avoid? We want 2s and 3s, but literally because of my approach, because I approach this ball in the center of my body, I turn this ball into a number 4 ball when I get there. So what do we need to do? Well, that's why I call it the railroad track. Approach the ball like you're on a railroad track. Here's what I mean, okay? Here's the track. See how it works out? Now, as that ball's hit and as we start to approach it, if I'm right-handed, I want to do it off my left shoulder. If I'm left-handed, it's going to be off my right shoulder. It's going to be off your glove hand shoulder. As soon as that ball's hit, boom, I want to get on that railroad train track. Notice how the line to the ball is right here on my shoulder. And I'm working down the right side of the track. So here I come. This ball is right here. I'm really not working in the center of my body yet because I know what's going to happen at the end. So I have the ball off the left shoulder. I'm coming in, working down the railroad train track. Now watch what happens as I step. It's still off my left shoulder, isn't it? But watch what happens when I square up to this ball, bang, and I present my glove. What position is that ball in now? That's right in that number 2 position. And even if I happen to go a little bit too far, it's still in that 3 position that we talked about. So understand how we're going to get to the ball. Our approach is not going to be in the center of our body, but it's going to be down the railroad train track, and we know that we're going to keep it off of our glove shoulder until it's time to square up so we can get those 2s and 3s.